One track down, we're now at our second one and we're only getting started. We are at CoASTT, the newest racetrack in India, and we're about to attack it in the Range Rover Sport SV Edition 2. CoASTT is a very challenging track. It's constantly flowing, it's got elevation changes, it's very technical, it never really lets you sit still. And to drive this track well, you have to be very precise with the car. If you mess up one corner, the entire next section is going to be ruined. You have to place the car in the right places, and that's the only way to really enjoy the experience of driving at CoASTT. And to really get the best out on this track, you need a car that has a solid chassis setup, which is exactly what the Range Rover SV has. It has the 6D dynamic suspension, which is an innovative suspension that really keeps this SUV absolutely flat and stable when it's been driven hard on track. The 6D dynamic suspension is an innovation that allows the Range Rover SV to deliver exceptional ride quality on road while allowing the car to corner incredibly hard. And all of that means you have an incredible driving experience on track. This suspension limits squat under a hard launch. And it limits dive under hard braking. But most impressive is the handling. Now the suspension, it just allows you to do unbelievable things on track. Things that no 2.5-ton SUV should be able to do. The way it corners is absolutely flat. You get it into a corner, very little body roll, and instead there's just purchase, there's just grip, and it just claws at the road. And you can get back on the gas. There's so much stability, it's just rock solid. I mean, most SUVs would be leaned over onto their side, and I'm just driving like I'm driving to work right now, you know, it's just insane. And when you chuck it into a bend, it just grips and goes. Now, a suspension without too much movement in it helps in a lot of ways. For example, when you're getting back out of corners, you can really get back on the gas aggressively. And because the car doesn't squat, again, you've got purchase at the front, you've got grip at the front, and then the car doesn't understeer. So getting out of bends, you can be really greedy with the throttle without really affecting how much understeer gets delivered into the car. The Gs you can pull in the corners, 1.1 G on all-season tires. These are tires that are not designed for the track at all. And yet, here we are pulling serious Gs in the corners, and that's just down to the suspension. That's down to how flat this car stays, and because of that, how well it grips the road. A good chassis needs good brakes as well, and you've got massive 8-piston calipers on this. You've also got massive wheels, 22-inch wheels with really fat tires, 305s in the rear and slightly thinner tires up front, and that gives you both traction and agility, which is brilliant. You can actually option the Range Rover Sport SV with a lot of cool kit. So you can get carbon ceramic brakes, which are lighter, number one, and also don't fade. And you can also get optional carbon wheels. But even as it is, just a regular car, what a handler. And the best part is, these dampers, you can just dial it down to a comfort mode, and they deliver comfort. You know, you can take it on a regular Indian road, on a regular Indian trail if you want, and ride quality is actually impressive. We drove this car from Pune to Coimbatore, and no complaints about ride quality, because the versatility that this suspension dials in is unreal. It's just something very, very special. But we're not here to drive off-road. We're here to go fast, and we've got a pro driver here to set a lap time. Arjun, what a lap, just got it in under the 2-minute mark. Tell me, what did you think about the SV when you drove it?
Yeah, for never driven honestly an SUV that has a lot of the qualities that this one possesses. Straight up you feel the power and torque of the engine, very immediate, very linear, all the way up to the red line. Immense power and torque all the time. But the most amazing thing is the way the car is damped and the way it feels under braking. First of all, when you hit the brakes for the first corner, which in turn 1 in coast is after our main straight, and you see that there is no dive. It's not a normal feeling in an SUV. And then you are also able to enter the corner very fast, and the nose doesn't plow through. And then on the exit, the car is very, very flat. It's not SUV-ish at all, and you're able to put the power down. Of course, it feels more like a car than an SUV.
What an incredible experience the Range Rover Sport SV is to drive on track, and what an incredible track to really showcase what the 6D dynamic suspension can do. It keeps this car flat, it keeps it stable on track, and it keeps it so agile and so maneuverable and so exciting at the same time.